One day the Lord came to Sridhar and he said, Sridhar, why do you worship Krishna? What are you getting out of it? Do you know that within the town of Navadvip, no one even knew his name was Sridhar? That's how insignificant he was. Whoever knew him just called him Kolavecha. Do you know what Kolavecha means? It means the banana leaf seller. They didn't even know his name. He was not there for name and fame or money. He was just a devotee. So on this particular day, Lord Chaitanya said, why do you worship Krishna? You're chanting Krishna all the time. You're worshiping Krishna. But what is he giving to you? Look at your body. It's emaciated due to improper, insufficient food. And look at your clothes. Do you call those clothes? Every piece of clothing you have on is so old and so tattered that there's at least 10 knots. You know what that means? He couldn't even afford needle and thread. When he had tears in his clothes or holes, he would just tie the two sides together and make a knot. And he said, and look at your house. You call this a house? It's made out of grass. One tiny little small room made out of grass. And he said, and I see there's holes in the roof. You can't even keep the rain out of your house. But I see that there are devotees of Durga and various demigods, and they have fine foods, beautiful clothing, palatial homes. Why do you worship this Krishna? What has he given you? The Lord challenged Kolavecha Sridhar. And Sridhar replied, he said, Nimai, I'm happy. I'm completely happy. Said, I have food. I'm living, aren't I? And I may not have the best of clothes, but my body is covered with something. And my house, it gives me shelter. What more do I need? I have seen and considered this world. And my observation is, there is a king who lives in a beautiful palace, who eats the finest foods, and who has luxurious, opulent clothing. And then there is the bird. His only clothing is one set of feathers. Doesn't even have a change. And he just eats the raw berries on the trees. And he lives in a little straw nest. I really don't see much difference between the bird and the king. They are both passing their time in the same way. But because I am chanting the names of Hari, I am experiencing inner joy, inner fulfillment. I don't require anything else. Lord Chaitanya challenged Sridhar. He said, do you know who I am? Sridhar said, you are a Brahmin. Brahmin is a worshipable representative of the Lord on earth. He said, no, I am a cowherd boy. He was speaking the truth, but due to Yogamaya potency, Sridhar could not understand. He just started laughing. Started like cowherd boy. Laughing. And then the Lord said, you worship the river Ganga? Yes? Give me your bananas and banana leaves. For free. Why? Because the Ganga is emanating from me. The river Ganges is my devotee. And Kolavecha Sridhar held his ears. He said, Vishnu, Vishnu, how could you say this? How could you declare this of yourself? Generally, as people get older, people become less restless. But with every day, you're becoming more restless. In this way, every single day, Nimai Pundit would debate with Kolavecha Sridhar on the price of banana leaves. And every day he would take them practically for nothing. In fact, Lord Caitanya Mahaprabhu, every meal practically, he would only eat off the banana leaves of Kolavecha Sridhar. And from time to time, on the grass roof of Sridhar's little one-space house, a pumpkin squash would grow. And he would always offer that to Nimai. And how Nimai ecstatically enjoyed that simple fruit that was offered by his devotee.
You were listening to Radhanath Swami on devotionalnectar.com.